Hey, before we dive into a whole herd of veritable funness.
Is it fungible?
Before we share the weird with you, please like, subscribe, and or follow. This is Truly News, and have your friends and family do the same. Thank you. Look at that. That was reasonably concise. Because normally we just prattle on and on and on
about nothing in particular.
Following, and we could be a Seinfeld episode.
We're amusing ourselves.
And here's
a show about nothing.
And here's the one where Seinfeld does the tease about nothing for a long time. It makes no sense to me. Just goes on and on. Nothing ever happened.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
I'm glad Sheila stepped in right there. That was nice of her. Because
we would have never stopped.
Right. During a patrol of Carson City.
If I didn't have to breathe, we'd still be going.
During a patrol of Carson City the other day, Deputy Tara Collier spotted a vehicle driving 40 miles an hour in a 25 mile per hour zone.
Light them up.
Being a trained police officer, she said, "Hey, that's not right." So she ran the plate.
Light them up.
Came back to a 22-year-old Sean Nicholas Sully, who had a warrant for felony third offense drunk driving. So that's when she lit him up and followed Sully until he pulled over. Allegedly.
A third offense?
Yeah.
He's had 3 DUIs.
Yep.
And he's driving.
I'm guessing he's not supposed to be.
I can only hope.
So he pulls over. He gets out of the vehicle.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Okay. Had to get the cough button.
Nice cough switch. He allegedly got out of the vehicle and took off running. He was apprehended after a foot pursuit that ended abruptly when he jumped over a fence.
Oh, no.
And into Sheriff Ken Furlong's backyard.
Oh, good. Mine was more painful.
Right? No ninja. This guy did not think he was a ninja.
He's not very bright either.
No. Hi, Sheriff.
Please always pay attention to your whereabouts. You've got to understand your environment.
I'll take a hot dog and a hamburger, please, sir.
To go. A woman who was allegedly being held hostage in the Bronx used a food ordering app to plea for help.
What?
It's on CNN, so it must be true. The 24-year-old woman had met a man online and agreed to meet him.
Well, that was stupid.
But she said he assaulted and raped her. Took her phone, but she asked if she could use it to order some food, please.
And so the guy's thinking, hey, this is going pretty good.
We'll have a little dinner. A little more. On her Grubhub order, she added a note, please call the police and please don't make it obvious. The restaurant.
So don't come to my place and pick up my phone and call the police.
Exactly. The restaurant, Chipper Truck Cafe in Yonkers, alerted police who responded about an hour later.
Seriously.
That confuses me a little.
Yep.
They arrested 32-year-old Kimoy Royale. He was held on $25,000 bail, faces charges in another assault that had taken place 4 days earlier. Grubhub offered $5,000 to the restaurant owner to invest in her business as a way of recognizing her and her family for their quick thinking.
Wonderful.
Alice Bermeo, one of the owners, said, "We're just grateful the girl is okay."
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done.
Well done. Well done. By the way,
if you're going to be an idiot criminal, give the girl the phone before you do all the bad stuff.
Yeah, just let her order.
Yeah.
And everything will be fine. Here's another maroon. Carlos DeMarco, 39, was incensed after getting caught on a traffic camera in Sydney, Australia. He said it was odd because he was in Portland, Oregon. I'm kidding. He was photographed speeding at 70 and 75 kph in a 60 kph zone. He was automatically issued a citation carrying a fine of $178. I'm assuming Australian. But Carlos was too smart for that. He appeared in court and showed the judge photographs revealing a 70 kph speed limit sign immediately adjacent to the traffic camera. What Carlos hadn't taken into consideration is those cameras photograph more than speeding cars. The traffic officers responded by presenting photographic evidence that DeMarco had taken a 70 kph speed limit sign from another location, dug up the existing 60 kph sign, replaced it, photographed in place, then switched signs again. His original fine of $178 is now $900. What I love about what have you not heard of Photoshop down there?
Easier. I mean, they can figure that out too.
Yeah, but it's just
you don't do all the work, you idiot.
I just love that.
Hey, did we talk about the Amazon Remars event back in June?
No, not that I recall.
So Amazon announced that its virtual assistant, Alexa, will soon be able to mimic the voices of specific people, even dead ones. Rohit Prasad, Senior Vice President and Head Scientist for Alexa, said the feature would help build trust. And Alexa has become important, even more so during the ongoing pandemic when so many of us have lost ones that we love.
I want Alexa to sound like Abraham Lincoln.
See, that's what you want.
And W.E.B. Du Bois.
That's what you want.
Yes.
What you usually end up with, though, is Hal. Dave.
I can't do that, Dave.
And that's not good.
No.
That doesn't end well.
This is as creepy as it gets.
Isn't it?
This is just bizarre. I want Cleopatra's voice, for Pete's sake. Of course, she'll speak to me in ancient
you want
Egyptian.
creepy? Hey, Mom.
Oh.
And there we have it. Disgusting, but stupid. Progress.
I can just hear my mother now. Scott!
Hey, Mom, you don't need that. It's much too expensive. You can do without that for now.
Yeah, and of course, use Mom as the wake word.
This is true, really news. Send email to titr@netradio.network.